In this episode of Birkanik's Garage, we go out and go test the performance on the Harley.
So today we're going to take out my 2008 1200 Custom XL Harley Sportster for a nice little 0 to 60 speed test. Looking forward to that. So stock these bikes run around 67, 68 brake horsepower. One however has a full stage 1 setup, so we've got a nice K&N high flow air filter which looks absolutely lovely. It also has a Screaming Eagle exhaust system which sounds amazing. And it's been mapped as well, stage 1 mapped. So I think stock they tend to do around 4.2 seconds, 0 to 60. So yeah, hoping for an improvement on that. So
yeah, 5.2 is already pretty sweet, but
yeah, it's pretty quick. So
yeah, let's go test it out.
Yeah, let's go.
Het was lui. Est-ce que tu me...
Something's wrong with my clutch.
Huh?
Something's wrong with my clutch.
Yeah, should we stop there then? Hope we can get that a bit on camera here and there. Yep, here we go. What happens when you push it too hard?
Yeah.
So, quite an ending to our Harley performance test there, mate. What happened there?
Right, well basically, it looks like I didn't have my clutch properly adjusted. It was a brand new clutch, and obviously after it wears in, you're supposed to adjust it afterwards. And I had done it myself, but clearly not quite well enough. And yeah, so I thought at first I'd actually burnt the clutch out because I had almost nothing at all. I couldn't make more than about 10 miles an hour on the way back.
Yeah, well, you guys have seen.
Yes, yeah, you saw the smoke coming out.
Hilarious if you're behind, you know, but at the same time, you know, kind of feel for the guy you're behind.
Yeah, I appreciate the help. But funny enough, on the way home I had to get up quite a steep hill, which I couldn't actually make. So yeah, final hill before getting home. But fortunately my office was around the corner from there, so I was able to just turn it back round, take it to my office and leave it there until I could recover it later.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's not so good.
Yeah, I still had to give him a lift back. So
Yeah, I still
he
got
thought
lift
he'd be okay, but you know, I thought it better trail him.
Yeah, yeah.
And to be honest, even from we were on some bits that were a bit dangerous. I think having a buffer of a car behind kind of helped a bit. But we did have a few people on the way back, but you know, tough.
Yeah, unfortunately you couldn't help that.
Nah.
On the plus side, I did get 0 to 60 of 4.95, and which is still quite respectable for a Harley, even with an incorrectly set up clutch. And
well, from what you said, your clutch is actually not a performance clutch too.
No,
it's a smooth take-off clutch.
It's a stock clutch, yeah, and they have a spring plate in them, also known as a grenade plate, because they have a tendency to explode in the clutch basket, which actually did happen to me last year. Hence the new clutch and then not setting it up properly. But yeah, so what I want to do is get a performance clutch. So it'll be an instant bite, a lot more like a normal bike. But yeah, the stock clutch on there is designed for a smooth pull away. So I'm trying to give it an up to 60, accelerating as fast as I can, and the clutch isn't really meant for that. So yeah, so I think a performance clutch will be one of my next upgrades.
And you only saw 2 launches on video. On the way back, Lee actually did the launches as well.
Yeah,
so basically it's on like the first launch that the clutch went. It's not after a couple. It's after, after a launch on the way there, a launch on the way back, a launch on the way there, a launch on the way back, on that back to back, and no gap in between or anything. So
yeah. Yeah, the clutch then said no more.
When you push your luck a bit.
Yeah. So stock, I think I said at the beginning of the video that the stock time for 0 to 60 on those bikes is actually 4.2, but I got it wrong. 4.2 is for the current bike, so I think probably 2018 upwards. So for my bike, actually the stock time was 4.9 anyway, so I was half a second slower with an incorrectly set up clutch.
Yeah.
So
it's not bad. On what was a quarter mile?
Quarter mile, I can't remember the quarter mile. I think it might have been 12.
12.9 or something?
12.9, something like that.
Close to 13, but underneath 13.
Yeah.
We actually did this with Draghi, and then I upgraded my phone, copied over my picture, but not the picture itself, not the screenshot folder, wiped my phone to give it to my son, so we basically lost the Draghi reading from the bike. But any other performance test we do from this point will be done with Draghi, and we'll be able to show you the proof, you know, that we actually did it. It's verified. It wasn't on the incline, and not that, you know, we care whether you believe yes or not, you know. From our point of view, to be able to really test performance upgrade we are going to do, it makes sense to have something accurate anyway. So, on Draghi is actually quite cheap for what it is.
Yeah, it works pretty well as well.
Yeah. Well, other alternative, you've got the guy from Carwar who used like the biggest name who's been around for longer. That's 500 quid.
Yeah.
So, you know, 120 quid or 500 quid. You know, it's depending on your budget. 500 quid, you know, probably better. But considering your budget, 120 was already quite a stretch.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But it works perfectly as well. It does exactly what it's supposed to.
It does do the job, yeah.
Cool. So, well, I'll do another 0 to 60 once I've added a performance clutch and got it set up properly in the first place.
Yeah, on the lookout for an upcoming clutch fixing video.
Yes, yeah.
Anyway, guys, subscribe, click the little bell notification, whatever corner it is based on where you're looking at this, but you know.
But yeah, so follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Yeah.
Facebook, we are, you know, Instagram and YouTube is probably the best way to reach us. And comment, you know, if you want to see some specific things, or you know.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, if we suck or not and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Alright, guys.
Cool beans. Thank you very much.